The expectation is high, and there's a tough time right now. We must work hard, commit ourselves and create a buoyant economy that will serve every Nigerian. Every Nigerian. We have unemployment that is a level that is not acceptable. We are threatened by climate changes. You see, have underemployment. But to turn things around, you have been selected to perform your utmost best. The policy agenda will be set to reform the economy to deliver sustainable and inclusive growth, strengthen national security for peace and prosperity. Without security, there can be no investment. We must unlock the energy and natural resources of this country. We must start to produce for ourselves, dig ourselves out of the hole, focus on education, healthcare, make social investment that is essential for the development of our people. Our priority areas are defined in our economic programs. Every area is a priority, and you belong in the driver's position to realize and make that priority a fulfilling promise to the entire nation and the continent of Africa. We must achieve the economy.
So basically, that is it. We are all fired up as cabinet members. We have made our commitments to Mr. President, and I'm sure he's equally pleased with the kind of commitments that we have laid out today. And God willing, we should be able to achieve those targets within the shortest possible time. But one thing I must say is food security is what this administration of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has spelled out to do, is to make sure, like I've earlier stated, that food is available, affordable, and accessible.
The poorest and most vulnerable populations, girls, women, children, disabled, are an important element in that human capital agenda of this administration. The bias is towards action so that we get things done. I think it's very clear that the President wants us to domesticate our efforts within our own national context, but also to be very practical in the interventions that we make. And with those marching orders, we now have our work cut out for us, and will continue to refine as the Coordinating Minister of the Economy indicated.
In Mr. President's manifesto during his campaign, he promised 50 million jobs, and that's our target. And you know, we will take it in phases. We're looking at different sectors of the economy that will contribute to this job creation. Chief among them is the creative industry and the digital economy. And then the agri sector and agro-processing zone. and mining, oil and gas. So we are very, very confident that we will achieve this.
Examined the President's 8-point agenda, his 8 priority areas for moving the Nigerian economy forward and for delivering to Nigerians. And those are basically food security, ending poverty, economic growth and job creation, access to capital, particularly consumer credit, inclusivity in all its dimensions, particularly as regards youth and women, improving security, improving the playing field on which people and particularly companies operate, rule of law, and of course, fighting corruption.